Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Today we are back for another installment of A-Z Releasables, and last video we just finished up with Bavaria and we are now moving to the east to Belarus. I did look for some unique focus tree mods for Belarus, but everyone I tried was either broken, outdated, or crashed my game. So today we are going to continue with the same generic focus tree enhancement mod I used last time for Bavaria for Belarus as well. Iron Man mode for obvious reasons, and no historical AI. Let's get into this. Alright, here we are. Gotta open up the fancy console. Release BLR. And then tag BLR. Alright. That is slightly disgusting, but we'll live with it. Alright, I did all the basics. I did research, construction, everything like that. But just to get a good look at what we're dealing with here, we start with 3 civs, which, I mean, it's better than nothing, as well as not a lot of manpower, but more than we had on Bavaria. We have 10 million. When it comes to government, I am not sure yet. I want to do some construction efforts, but I would say I probably, as of now, either communist or fascist, just because we need to expand, or we're gonna die. You know, actually, I am going to make a very early decision. So I think I am actually going to go fascist, and I'm going to rush that at the second I complete this. Once I get these last mills, I'm going to rush down here and see if I can get, like, a 1937 war with Lithuania or something. Alright, this whole fascism thing took a bit longer than I wanted, but we are here. Fascist regime. Hopefully we can be at war relatively soon. Alright, so I'm going to click this Justify a War button. And I can't wait to see a British, French, Czechoslovakia, any democratic nation's flag here. I can't wait to see it in about like 5 seconds. Nothing yet? Oh, there it is. I mean, it wasn't a big democratic nation, but still, just gotta ruin all my fun, Poland, don't you? Which actually, holy shit, wait a minute. You know, I play on Iron Man so much, I forget I can do this. I can save. Okay, wait, I might try this, and then if I lose terribly, I just roll it back. I have that option at the current moment. If I get completely steamrolled by the Polish or the Lithuanians, I'll roll it back. I have some confidence in only some, though. Also, I'm terrified they might join a faction, but worry about that later. But we can create a faction. Belarusian, if that's how you spell it, whatever. Then we'll just do pack. Generic name. Very simple. Yeah, so this war quickly turned into something. I got the Czechs, we got the whole Balkan faction over here, which, oh my, wait, this is actually insane. Wait a minute, this is the largest Danubian Federation I've ever seen in my life. Now, I'm gonna be kind to the Polish and give them all their land, minus this state, because I deserve something. Ah, we're beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful nation we got here, oh god. Also, as of right now, what I'm currently doing is just trying to get through some more focuses here. And then I'm also waiting for this Latvian Civil War to end. Okay, this is actually... Yeah, I'm gonna let them in. White Finland? Come on in. Although I might kick them out later as well. But for now, I think, you know, this is... If I take over Latvia, this is pretty decent of a faction, I'd say. And honestly, if the Germans and Danubians go to war... I honestly have faith that the Danubian Federation would actually win that. And if I then join in with the Polish and Finnish, that could be a death of Germany very quickly. Oh, and I predicted the future. They are at war. Okay, we'll see how the Danubian Federation's doing in like a month or two, maybe 6, depending on if it's stagnant. And then I'll make a decision on whether I join in on this. Okay, so the Danubian Federation is winning pretty well right now. Oh, that's wonderful. Poland declared war on the Danubian... Poland, why? Why would you do that? Yeah, okay, so Poland has to be kicked out of this faction, like, immediately. Although, I do want them, because maybe they could join the war and then I could take land out here. I'm still not going to join any of their wars, but I'm going to see about kicking them out after Germany. Okay, actually, I have an idea on what to do with Poland. I'm going to keep them in the faction still, like I said before, until this war of Germany's over. Or, at least until I take Königsberg, and then we'll see, maybe we'll change stuff up there. But, we are going to defeat Germany. Then we're going to not just kick Poland from the faction, we're going to immediately declare war on them. And so we can get this state, which is disgusting, inside our country. Alright, should we be just... Okay, as I was about to say, we should be taking Königsberg soon. We took it. So, this is encircled. Alright, the pocket here is dead very shortly. Alright, so this is the plan. I'm gonna... Actually, let me save real quick. And they immediately joined the Allies, which Russia's in for some unknown reason. Yeah, so that's not happening. So we're back. And they're in the faction again. Alright, we are finally on the push again after getting this amazing bonus. Wait, not that one. Where is it? This one, right here, that 10% attack in there. And we just took Berlin. This should be over with shortly, and then... I still want to kill Poland for this state, so I still think that's going to be the next thing, but I'm also terrified they're going to join the Allies. Although they might just... Oh my, they might just die to the Czechs here. I think they are. I love the fact that Germany still hasn't capitulated. What is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, so, Beast Deal. I took this mainly because I do plan on owning all of this one day, and I don't want to have to fight Germany for it again, so I just took it. I gave Austria some stuff, gave the Czechs back, France some stuff, gave the Netherlands back their land. Got a little fascist Germany here. Not a puppet or anything. I just thought, you know, change the government. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they cause World War III. And just like last time, they did join the Allies, but I am okay with that. Because now I need to pin the Danubian Federation against the Allies, and then I come in against the Danubian Federation to help the Allies, and then after that I'm extremely powerful, and then I kill the Allies. See where I'm going with this? I'm playing one big game. Belarus is the puppet master of Europe. Okay, that's interesting. Bohemia was just puppeted by Germany, and now Poland has all their land back. I'm waiting for Poland to die before I join the war here. Alright. It is time... Not justify. Going through this, make sure here. Just wanna firm... Not going to war with any random place that will kill me, like the United States or something. Okay, you know, okay, I was gonna say we started with a lot of green, but no, we still have it. Although I assume that's gonna change once they realize that there's this now open giant front line. Wait, we got some new prospects here. Okay, you are at war with no one, and you're right next to White Finland, so sure, why not? I'll take volunteers, thank you. Alright, next one, Belgium. Okay, they actually have they have a better industry than me, and they probably have close to 70 divisions. They might actually be able to hold their own. I don't know if they're gonna be able to push, but they might be able to hold their own. Next one is Ireland. You're at war with no one absurd. And you also have just an insane... Yeah, this focus tree mod is definitely doing something, bro, because these nations should not be having this. What the hell? Wait a minute. Belgium's actually going to do some good work here, because, you know, they didn't have any also uranium. Cool, I'll take that. But yeah, they didn't have any defenses here, because, you know, why would Belgium randomly invade? I never thought the most effective alliance would be the Belgians and Irish coming together to kill the French. They're dead-ass steamrolling them. I am actually more interested in this front line than my own. Mine is boring. I'm losing. Well, not losing, but it's slow. Also, I just realized Germany lost their war a second time. And they didn't lose any land or anything. Yep, they did it. They declared war. And, okay, I look away for 2 seconds. France is gone. Fantastic. Oh, so there it goes. Okay, there we are. Fantastic. Alright, very quick rundown. I took Latvia. I gave Poland some land to clean up their borders. I puppeted France. I did some basic stuff in Africa. And I did reward Germany, because they were semi-helpful. Maybe I'll regret that later. We'll see. Yeah, so there's a really, really funny button I can click right now. Alright, not so funny news. Germany's justifying on me. Alright, yep, it did it. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Formed by Belarus. For the first time since the start of this match, game, whatever, I can finally core land. Okay. Not a fan of that. Germany declared the war. Don't worry, guys, we're saved. Great, Guyana wants to help. Get in here. Alright, I'm gonna push into Russia while their border is still weak. I'm sure more nations will pull up eventually, but... Russia just left the Allies. Why? I have no clue. But I'm extremely happy. Oh, wait a second. I think I just realized. I think they went down the path. Yeah, they went down the Japanese puppet path. I never realized that. So they declared independence. Russia joined NATO. Russia joined NATO. Alright, we got them on our side now. Hey, China, you can't just spawn in the east of my country. You can't just do that. I'm sorry to inform you that that's not physically possible. Unless the Chinese in 1945 invented teleportation, they shouldn't be able to do this. So that's bullshit. And we just got Romania in the faction. There's some oil. They don't border anyone other than Bulgaria, which they're gonna probably kill easily. Never mind. Okay, they joined the American faction. Well, goodbye, Romania. You know, I had faith in you for about 3.5 seconds. You think this guy will be caught easily? I feel like he's fine. I think he could be a really good spy. I think the outfit fits everything too. Also, another good sign. We have completely kicked their air force out of our territory. Well, actually, we are able to push, but mainly only when we have like 3 or 4 sides attacking. But it is possible. You know, I was really scared for a moment looking here, and then I remembered I'm not at war with the Americans. Thank God. Unironically, my infantry can push. I looked away for a little bit. Poland is just dead fully, and I'm pushing to Germany. Although, you know, it's going well. I could be stopped last second, but this is about to be the second time the Belarusian army has walked into Berlin. The second time. And can we all give a round of applause for Belgium and France, but mainly because of Belgium. Also Ireland, you know? Ireland died, but they're holding out in Belfast. But besides that, their armies here are holding this. They've been holding this for at least like 2 years now. Yeah, it took forever. Poland finally died. Germany is pretty much just the Rhineland at this point. If they don't capitulate soon, they never will. And then after that, we can turn all our forces into France, Italy, Spain. Europe will be under control, and then we'll think about Britain. However, we're gonna do that. But great news out of this, though, is that France should have their aluminum back. Yes, they do. 600 aluminum. The Americans and my allies are not the most friendly. Okay, so, the British Air Force has... Let's see here, let's say 2,500 fighters. I have about 2,000, although I'm building 15 a day. And I am losing. Their fighters are better than mine, but I'm outproducing them by a lot. I have 200 on air, and about maybe 50 of those are cast, so about 150 on fighters. They only have 34 in total. So I'm going to probably win this air war, just by throwing more planes at them than they can shoot down. You will be my paratrooper guy. Slovenia, get on the winning team, Slovenia. Get on in here. I have fully filled out every building slot with a rubber field, so I'm now turning France into one giant rubber factory. They cannot be serious. Russia, come on, man. What are you doing? This isn't time to roleplay. Okay, they landed, and we got 2 ports already guaranteed. Over to Cardiff, take that airport. Here, go over here, get my CAS up. You start a march to Dover, you try and get to London. And push. I'm gonna see if I can just do this with the paratroopers, but if the British send a large enough army, I'll send my actual army up here. Oh, I see a slight problem. 21 to 47. With 0... I don't... Yeah, because their, stability and war support are so low, they can't go up, so their army has just been dying across the entire world this whole game, probably. So their army's just been dying this whole time. I didn't even know that. I was kind of expecting, like, oh, I'm gonna have to fight, like, 200 divisions when I land, but no. And they capitulated. That was very quick. Alright, but there is a slight problem we have here. China. I mean, it's not impossible to deal with, I just really don't want to. So my best bet is probably build really good supply here. Go with that, pretty much. Alright, after walking away for the past, like, 15 minutes, some railroads left to go, but pretty much all of these supply upgrades I made are good. This whole area has supply, although we've since pushed south of it, but there's still enough supply to continue pushing. And we're easily winning. The divisions we have are just better. We have air power, so on, so... We also took all of Manchuria, so hopefully we can just kind of walk down the coast here and just end it. The British came back thinking they could do something. China should realistically be dead. any second now. Oh, there it is. Alright, the beautiful peace deal. And I wasn't greedy. At least for myself. I didn't actually take that much. If you don't count all the puppets I took, but you know, that's besides the point. I gave Ireland all of Britain. They deserve it. Finland, Denmark, you know, just I puppeted everything, and I basically gave Belgium all the colonies. That's Belarus. That's the Belarus game right there. Let's just take a quick look at NATO. This was fun. I didn't really expect Belarus to be this interesting. I hope you enjoyed Belarusian A to Z. I'm not sure who the next nation is, so I am going to look that up real quick. It's a good one. Oh, it's a real... Okay, you thought Bavaria was good. You thought Belarus was good. Then get ready for Belize. This is where we're going next. We'll see how that one goes when we get to it. That's the next one. Once again, fun game. Hope you enjoyed watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next time.